In this lesson, the Shaykh continues with Ibn al-Qayyim, rahimahullah, listing the effects of sins on the heart and on a person's life. The first major effect here is al-wahsha, an inner sense of loneliness and estrangement. Sin creates a gap between the servant and his Lord, and then between him and righteous people, even if he appears social and cheerful on the outside. Ibn al-Qayyim explains that the sinner's heart carries a constant uneasiness. He may travel, laugh, and enjoy different pleasures, yet something feels off inside. This heavy feeling does not truly go away except with sincere tawbah and returning to obedience. One sign of this wahsha is that gatherings of dhikr and Qur'an feel heavy and boring to him, while gatherings of idle talk and disobedience feel comfortable and sweet. Another effect of sin is the fall in status and respect with Allah and with the believers. Those who honor Allah's hudud in secret are raised and honored by Him in public. Those who break His limits behind closed doors are sooner or later lowered and exposed, even if they possess wealth, followers, or titles. Ibn al-Qayyim quotes early scholars who used to say that they could see the impact of their sins in the behavior of their family members, animals, or helpers. The idea is that disobedience disturbs the balance of life. Tensions, obstacles, and strange problems appear. And this is part of Allah's just dealing with His servant. A very important theme in this lesson is being deprived of knowledge. Beneficial knowledge is a nur that Allah places in the qalb. Sin damages or removes that nur. Ibn al-Qayyim reminds us of the famous story of Imam al-Shafi'i, rahimahullah, complaining to his teacher Waqi'a about weakness in his memory and being advised to abandon ma'asi, because knowledge is a light, and the light of Allah is not given to a sinner. The Shaykh comments that many students of knowledge today complain about poor understanding, weak memorization, and lack of firmness. They look for new techniques and tools, yet often ignore their own sins, their eyes, their tongues, their money, and what they consume online. According to Ibn al-Qayyim, one of the greatest causes for the doors of fahm to close is repeated, unchecked disobedience. Another powerful effect discussed is dhal, the humiliation and lowliness tied to sin. Real honor, izzah, is in obeying Allah. A believer may be unknown and poor, yet he carries inner dignity when he obeys his Lord. In contrast, sin plants a hidden feeling of shame and smallness in the heart, even if the person wears fine clothes and holds a high position. Ibn al-Qayyim also explains that when a servant clings to people and seeks their rada to the point that he is willing to disobey Allah for them, Allah may punish him through those same people, humiliate him and disappoint him, and he does not gain what he hoped for. But when he trusts Allah, keeps his obedience firm, and refuses to displease Allah for anyone, Allah is sufficient for him, and places for him a real respect in people's hearts. In the end, the Shaykh links these points with those from previous lessons: darkness in the qalb, weakness of the body, loss of barakah in time, and being blocked from a ta'at. Taken together, they show that sin is not a small, isolated event, but a chain of damages touching faith, knowledge, relationships, and a person's own sense of dignity and peace.